Good evening everyone, you are listening to Sai Chandu. The main motive of this video is that how to dry run without using pen and paper in C language for while loop. Okay, so in Google it is giving suggestion like to dry run C while loop without pen and paper. You manually trace the code execution, keep tracking of variable values and loop conditions. It is saying what is this loop, what is this variable. If someone is new to C language, they will be confusing. I'll let you know. And what is this mentally trace? I'll just let you know. Okay, just go to Google and type online C compiler. Click on this one. Any compiler you can click. So click on run it. It will give try pro any whatever we are writing. It will give the display. If you want to see, this is the output window, right? If you want to see the what if you want to whatever we want to write, if you want to see here in printf, if you write whatever, that display we can see in the output. Okay, so what it is saying here, it is saying int. If you write int, it should return, definitely you should write return 0. What do you mean by int is nothing but integer. In mathematics it's nothing but number. Okay, integer, integer, integer. Okay, in mathematics we call this number. Got it? But in program we'll just write this integer as int. That's it. That only here it is there. What is this one? Main is nothing but a program execution always starts from main itself. Okay, it is a method name. Okay, floor brace open, no, closing, open braces, closing braces, and this is floor brace open, floor brace close. Okay, I explained up to here. Main is a first method in the C language. Okay, main is a program execution always starts from main. Okay, what is this double slash? This is nothing but a comments. If I write, okay, why this if I don't write this forward slash, it will give one error. We cannot write some text inside the program. Okay, so if someone is new to the programming, if they want what is written inside, to by reading this comment, write C code here. Okay, so one will able to understand. Okay, we need to write a code here. Okay, that's why if you write double forward slash here, one will be able to understand who are new to programming language. Okay, C programming language. Okay, like that. Okay, inside double quotes, if you write whatever here, anything, if you write, okay, just run it. Forgotten, press the save button. Okay, that's why that name. Okay, not required save button here. Generally what we will do in if you want to execute not in with online compiler, we'll download the C compiler and we'll execute it. Okay, this is online compiler. Okay, and we will set the environmental variables that is available in YouTube. You can search it, anyone will say it how to do without this online compiler. Okay, so just click on this run button. This all whatever we wrote in double quotes, it will come. Okay, now why this hash include std.h? If you don't write this, what happens? You will see it. Run it. So it is saying hash include std.h or provide a declaration of print. What does it mean? Printf is present in this std.h file name, folder name, not file name, header file name. No, yes, for file name. std.h means standard input output header file. Okay, file. Control Z if I do that line, I can see here. Okay, run it. In printf whatever we wrote, we can say in this output. Okay, so in order to display something in C, in programming language, we will write in printf. Okay, in double quotes, if you write anything, we can write here. Okay, so we are returning something here. After calculation, if we want to return some value, we will write here. Return A, I will write. Return B, I will write. What if addition of two numbers? Everyone know maths, right? See, addition of two numbers. Just I am giving some example. Int A comma A is equals to 1 comma B is equals to 2. I am writing. What is mean? A is equals to 1, A is equals to 1. Say wait. So C is equals to A plus B. C is equals to a plus b. If it okay, in this situation we are not able to. C is equals to a plus b. Okay, this is a simple program. Okay, addition of two numbers program. In this situation, there is no need to return. I can printf. I can write printf here. Control X. I am writing semicolon here. Why I am writing semicolon here? I will say wait. Just few seconds. I will say within seconds. Okay. If I write C here, it is giving error. Why it's giving error? We need to write in C language. We need to write in double quotes percentage d. Okay, in double quotes percentage d, comma we'll write, and we'll write C here. We will write here. So it's giving the output. So there is call by value will be there. One function will call to another function. At that time, this return will be useful. Now this is not useful, right? So we won't write this one. So we are not returning anything, right? Instead of writing, you see, if we run like this, what happens? We see nothing is happening. So in order to understand the code readability, nothing it is we are returning, right? Into write void, nothing we are returning. What is the meaning of void? We are returning nothing. Okay. So what is this int? Int is int. I already said int means number in mathematics. Okay, 1 comma 2. Instead I am storing it in 1. I am storing it in A. 2 I am storing it in B, and C I am not storing anything. Okay, initially it will take garbage value. So in order to not to take garbage value, we initializing to 0. C is equals to A plus B. What is 1 plus 2? Is 3. Garbage value means what do you mean garbage value? I will tell you it within seconds. I will tell you. Okay, now print it, same output will be coming. So if I don't write this one calculation, I'm just commenting out control plus forward slash. If you do run it, here it is giving C value 0 because I wrote C value 0. Remove this one, run it. Okay, don't write this one. Okay, I'm trying to save. I'm trying to highlight one point here. It is giving some other value. It is giving some other value. It is giving some other value. See, 37 it is giving. 41 end of the number is 41. End of 51. That is known as random number. It is taking. In technical terminology, we will say garbage value. So it's best practice to give if your is 0 as initial value. Okay, not to take any number like that. It's the best practice. Okay, b is equals to a given number 2. That is, but in program we say integer, that is should written as int. Here 1 we will write. Okay, I should write comma for each and every variable name. What is variable? I just you'll get to know. I said, right, variable nothing but whatever the number we want to store. A is one of variable, B is one variable, C is variable. For that, this is the declaration and initialization. Initialization means giving the value to the variable. Here also giving the value to the variable, giving the value to the variable. Initialization. Declaration means if I don't give any values, directly if I write A comma B comma C, if I directly write, and after that A is equals to 1, if I write, B is equals to 2, if I write, semicolon. Okay, I am initializing it. After in another line I am initializing, and I am uncommenting this one. C is equals to A plus D. What happens again? Same output will come. So here what is happening? Line of code is increasing. Okay, so in order to decrease line of code, control Z, old code we will write. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 2. Just uncommenting this one. C is equals to A plus B. Okay, everyone knows this. This is mathematical calculation addition. Okay, but beauty is writing in programmable C language. Okay, everyone does in logic. Okay, if you know logic, mathematical, if you good at it, anyone can understand any programming language. This is C language. Okay, get it? Got it, right? I am opening Paint. So what is happening internally? I am just explaining that one. In data structures way and memory point of view, what is happening? So it will create one variable named, which is name is A. Okay, another variable which name is b, and last variable c. Okay, c. Okay, so in this it is we stored value called just maximizing it. So I'm storing value here, one, storing another value here, 2, storing value here, 0. Did I store it dynamically now? No. These lines represents internally like this, the diagrammatical representation. Okay, now c is equals to internally like this it will calculate. Okay, 1 plus 2 is equal to output is mathematically 3. So c value will be stored as 3. Getting right? Now 0 will get cut internally, not cut, erased. It will be erased. Where is eraser? Control Z. Okay, here it is. I'm erasing this value, and it will become what? 3 now. Okay, that's why this output came as 3. If you directly write printf c, it won't come. In another JavaScript language that is different way. We don't write %d, but in C language we have to write %d in double quotes, comma, this. Okay, this c will write. Okay, c variable name we will write. Okay, now output will be c. Okay, for there are how many data types are there? Data types. What do you mean by data types? So integer is one data type. So there are 32 data types are there. No, keywords are 32 is there. So data types also int, float are the 32 data types are there. Okay, let me check it. How many data types in C? 4 functional data or basic data types are there. Okay, 4. What are that 4? Here only it will show. See, int, char, float, double. We have seen int. Char means any alphabetical like character means letters, digits, symbols. Also it is saying this character. So decimal values is float, and decimal value with more precision than float. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Data types are basically 4 types. Okay, first one is integer. Keywords are of 32 types. Okay, keywords like int, float, char, for, while, like that, so many are there. 32 keywords are there. Proof is there. How many? Int, float, char, double. Okay, keywords in C. 32 keywords. I already said, right? 32 reserved keywords are there. This is a table for that. See, in that int is there. Where is float? Void is there, as we already seen void, and float is there here. Okay, return is there, and what else? Char is there, and double is there. Okay, like that, 32 keywords are there. Okay, now yes, 32 keywords are there. Data types are 4 types. Okay, data types are int, float, char, and double. What I said, let me write it here. Int means in mathematics number, float in mathematics it is decimal value, char is again A is one of the character, B is another character, C, like that, so on and so forth. Okay, here decimal values 0.1, 2.2, is 2.21, and this is nothing but float values. We'll mathematically will say decimal values. Okay, in mathematics we'll say number as any number, 56, anything, but in programming we'll say integer. So what do you understand by this? So you should understand, in mathematics we call number, in C language we'll call it integer. In mathematics we'll call decimal value 2.1. Any points we'll call point is with a decimal, we'll call as a decimal values in mathematics, but programming will call as float. Character A, B, C, anything we'll say as character, but we will say char, we will write. Okay, char we will write. Okay, double is a double. Double is one more thing, is that, see, double, use it to store double precision. Decimal values also comes under double only, but some what we call, some again how many bytes are there for integer, how many bytes are there for character, how many bytes are for float, how many bytes are there for double, like that. Bytes means 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Okay, int byte is 2, I think, byte in C 2 or 4, sometimes 2 or sometimes 4 memory. Okay, why I'm saying this one, because see, float also has some see, float bytes in C. Okay, 4 bytes stored allows for float. Okay, double, see, 8 it will say, double, double bytes in C. See, 8 bytes. So difference between, it is also decimal value. Why I said this one, because difference between float and difference between double, it is taking 4 bytes, it is taking 8 bytes. 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Bits are represented how bits are represented? Bits are represented in this manner. I was just showing for integer. You can do it for all. See, either it will take 2 or it will take 4 for integer also. Based on some depends on some situation. If you assume 2, it will be 2. If you assume 4, it will be 4. Okay, one byte is equals to 4 bytes, right? 8 bits. Internally again 1, 2, like that, 7 lines will come internally. Again here 7 lines will come like this. Again 7 lines here. Why I am saying 7 lines? After 7 line, 8th line will be visible. I will take I took complex set. Let me consider as 2 itself. Sometimes we consider as integer as 2, sometimes we consider as 4, right? I am just considering it as 2. 2 means I am just writing one line here. Okay, one line. So this is 2 bytes. Control Z. This is 2 B Y T E and S. Internally again, where it is, see, internally again 7 lines. 1, 3 4 5 6 7. So how many bits for one byte? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 bits. Khatam. Over. Same diagram will come for this also. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So 2 bytes, right? Okay, this is 8. Control Z. This is 8 bits. Control Z. Eight bits. This is 8 bits. Okay. Here it is. For differentiation, I extended this one. Okay. So 2 bytes for 2 or 4 bytes for integer. If it is 4 bytes, then again two things, and internally 8 bits for each 1 byte. Okay, that's it. For double it is taking 8 bytes. For character it is taking 4 bytes. 4 or 2 I think. Char bytes means 1 byte, sorry, 1 byte. Okay, character means only 1 byte. Okay, 1 byte it will take. Okay, I didn't set for character, right? Now I set for character. It will take only 1. Float again 4 bytes it will take. For integer, that is number, for integer it will take 2 or 4 it will take. Okay, this is a basic introduction. Okay, basic introduction of C language. You understood, right, this program diagrammatically? That's it, right? That's it about basic introduction. People who are, these days summer holidays, right? People who are new to C language, okay, new to C language, this introduction is required. Okay, what is happening in C language? Okay, what is happening inside the compiler? Okay, so online C compiler. Okay. Okay, video main motive is how to dry run without using pen and paper in C language for while loop. Okay, I'm taking one example. You understood this one, right? I'm commenting out here. / palindrome. Palindrome program I'm taking. I'm doing entire thing. See, see, void main is there, opening braces, closing braces there, right? Int, I'm taking n is equals to one number. I'm taking 120. What is palindrome? First, what palindrome is nothing but 1 to 1. If you reverse that one, that is integer. See, 1 2 0. If you reverse that, 0 to 1 is will getting. Okay, 0 to 1 will getting. Is it called as palindrome? No, it is not called as palindrome. If you take 1 to 1, if you reverse that one, again 1 to 1 will come. This is known as palindrome. Okay, I am taking 1 to 0 to understand example, not a palindrome. First I am taking. Okay, we'll programmatically how will it, we'll see. Okay, so in order to write multiple variables in single line, we will see always program line execute ends with semicolon. Okay, so this one in keyboard you just type semicolon, but in order to write multiple variables in single line, just separate by comma. Okay, R means reverse I am taking. Initially I am taking 0 because I already shown you garbage values it will take. For comma I am taking one m variable I am taking. Why it is required? Because one formula is there. Okay, I am taking one while loop is there, while. This is known as while loop. Okay, this is known as while loop. Here it is there, right? Variables you got to know, and while loops will be there. In that one of the loop is while loop is there. Okay, loops will be there. One of the loop is while loop is there. I am saying while loop for you. So reverse is equals to, that is R I to correct. Reverse is equals to, formula is reverse into 10 plus m. Before this line we need to write m is equals to Okay, I need to write n here, n greater than 0, one condition I need to write, or else n not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means n exclamation equal to 0, that is read as n not equal to 0. Okay, m is equal to n modulus 10 I will write. Okay, n modulus 10 I will write, end with semicolon. Here also end with semicolon I will write. Okay, I can write this the same thing. Okay, I will show you it. N is equals to n forward slash 10 I will write. Okay, n forward slash 10 I will write, end with semicolon, right? Every line end with semicolon. Okay, got it, right? So this condition, this is a formula for that. I can directly write, instead of writing this one I will show at the end. Okay, what I am trying to say. Okay, if I am taking one temporary, see what is happening here diagrammatically. One new I want, control and I'm not saving it, this one. Internally what is happening here, see this line understood, right? This line is not required itself, this line is not required itself, this line is not required. Okay, this line I already said briefly, this line also I have said you. Every line I have said, I am explaining clearly. This is nothing but a main function name. Default is C program contains main as a function name. Main program always start with main. Okay, how you can say function, because opening braces closing braces is there, right? See, main is a function or not? Main is a function in C, yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? Answer should be yes. Okay, okay, got it, right? Proof got it, right? Okay, so int n is equals to, so this is not returning anything, return is not there, right? That's why we are writing void here. So after main, floor base open, floor base close, not this floor base, here it should close. Now where is this floor base? Here it is. For while loop, one floor base open, one floor base close. Okay, right? Understood, right? I'm opening this one, just I'm allocating variables here for n, for r, for m. Initially I should take m as 0 because it will give garbage value if you don't take. Okay, n, r, m. Okay, I should write here n, r and m. I'm writing here. So I'm writing here n as 120 because here we have n as n as 120. What is this n here? We call it as n is variable name. Variable name is n. You can write abc 1 2 3, any not 1 2 3. There are rules for that. There are rules for that. Underscore is valid after a letter. See, like this I can write name abc, like this, anything I can write. This is valid. There are 6 rules are there. Okay, you'll get to know once. This video is just for people who don't know C programming and people who want to how to dry run in a simple way. People who already know programming, how to dry run in a simple way by using while loop. Okay, for them. Okay, people who already know programming, they can skip this all explanation and they can directly see the end of the video, how I dry run without that all without pen and paper or without any MS Paint. Okay, people who already know this programming, people who don't know, just introduction I am giving. Okay, so 0 I am giving here because it is 0 here. M I am also giving. See, I am giving you here. Alright. 0. Okay. What is it? 120 0 and 0. Okay, 120 greater than 0. So what happens is I am taking one more variable called temp. Okay, I can write here itself. We will see what happens if write in same line. Okay, int temp or t is equals to temporary variable I am taking, t is equals to n I am taking, semicolon. Okay, see, writing this one, t is also 120. Why I took 120? Some people will think why I took 120 instead of n, because I am changing the value of n here. So n will become, after the all calculation, n value will change. So that's why I am storing that in one temporary variable called t. So that if I can say like this, I said right, if is very important in this. See, if 120 is equal to 0 to 1, then it is not a palindrome. Or else I can say like this, 121 is equal to if 121 is equal to, or else if 121 is equal to, in simple words, if 121 is equal to reverse 121, then it is palindrome. That is only I am writing. If I am writing if, in syntax is there in C language, simple words, English language like that is there. If t is equal to we will write double equal to. If we write single equal to, what happens? Assignment will happening, right? That means we are giving value to the variable. That's why comparison operation we will write two equal to. Okay, equal to I am writing it as r means reverse. 0 to 1 will come, right? This one, how it will come based on this formula, I will show you how. Okay, so printf %d comma, no, not %d, direct double quotes. I am not printing any value, right? Palindrome. If I am printing value, we need to write %d. It is what is happening here, 120. If I take 1 to 1, 1 to 1 is equal to after reversing it will come as 1 to 1, then it will become palindrome. Okay, if not, that means if not, we'll write if not as in else. We'll write else is there, one of the syntax keyword. After if, we can write else based on the condition. If not means we will write else. Okay, printf not a palindrome. Okay, not a palindrome. Okay, ignore spelling mistakes. If then I wrote based on pronunciation, palindrome. Okay, got it, right? See, I am giving 1 to 1. I will just trying to execute this one. I got one error. What is saying? I said right, program always in program every line will execute end with semicolon. You may think why you didn't write semicolon here. In condition, after condition, if any condition or any loops we don't write semicolon, because it is not end, it is up to here itself. So we don't write semicolon here. If end or not, if we don't write after the loop. After this condition is true only, it will go inside this floor basis. If it is false, then it will go inside this floor basis and it will execute this one. If it's true, it will execute this one. Okay, in while loop also we are not writing semicolon here. If this condition is true, it will go inside this floor basis and it will execute this calculation. Okay, now again one more semicolon we can write here. We should write here, not we can. Again, what is saying, what print. Okay, print, I wrote spelling mistake. Okay, in order to display something here, we should write in C language printf. Okay, simple. In Java it will be system.out.println. That's it. Simple. Programming is simple, not a palindrome. Okay, got it, right? How this is a calculation happened. what happened behind the scene is nothing but dry run. How we will dry run? See, I will keep 1 to 1 here. 1 to 1. It should give as palindrome. Palindrome, right? What happened behind is what we will call as dry run. I'm just opening MS Paint. Okay, this all first line is completed, fifth line is completed, right? This representation. T is also completed, right? Sixth line. Now condition I am writing. What is the condition over there? Condition is n is greater than 0. See, n is greater than 0. What do you mean by n here? What is the n value of n? 120. So 120 is greater than 0. Condition true or false? It is true. So that's why it is good. Inside control will goes. What is the control? Whatever you are seeing, it is blinking and going, right? This is not control. It will go inside of it. Control will go inside of the while loop and it will execute this formula. M is equals to n. N means 120, right? 120 modulus is there and 10 is there, right? Correct. In simple way I can say, I'm just zooming here, doing this one, maximizing this one. In simple way, in mathematics, if we write 120 divided by 10, 120 divided by 10, how we will do calculation division? Just drawing one line here, not to confuse. 10, okay, 120, okay, 10 12s are 120, right? 12, 120, okay. We have to do minus right here. 120 minus 120 is 0. This is nothing but remainder. In order to get remainder in C language, we'll just do it by symbol. This symbol, modulus, we will call it in C language. Okay, this one. Minus will be 0 minus 0, 0, 2 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, this is nothing but quotient. Okay, how we will write in C language if in order to get 12? See, 120 is a shortcut, is that 120 is there, right? If I want to get after the one digit, whatever the value, if I want to get, I need to write just forward slash. This is nothing but forward slash in C language. Okay, in maths also we will say forward slash only. By we will say, okay. This is nothing. This we will say as what? Quotient. This is quotient. This is remainder. Correct. If I want to get shortcut way, I can directly write. If I want to get shortcut way, modulus, that is 0, I can directly write. Okay, I can directly write what? This one. Code like this one. Which one? M is equals to n modulus 10. N is 120. 120 modulus 10. Modulus means, what is the answer here? Remainder 0. That's it. So M value became 0. Okay, initially I have initialized to 0. Initially I kept the value as 0. Initialize means I have given the value as 0. So it will erase this value. Okay, modulus in shortcut means this shortcut. What is the shortcut for this? The last digit, okay, it is there, right? Not to get, we will use modulus. Okay, what is the last digit here? 0. 0 we will get in by using modulus. Okay, by using forward slash, that is by, we will get 1 after this 10 digit, whatever the value is there, we'll get 12 as the output. Okay, that is a shortcut, and this is a mathematical proof for it. This is reminder, this is quotient. Okay, m is 0. Now m, what it will become? 0. Okay, it got erased. Previous value we initialize got erased. Okay, reminder is equal to reminder into 10 plus m, right? So reminder is equals to, what is the reminder here? See, here we wrote, right, 0 is the reminder. 0 into a reminder means that is a variable name, that is okay, any name you can take it. In order to understand, there is a formula. Okay, reminder equal to reminder into 10 plus m. Okay, reminder into 10 plus, what is m here? What is m? You can see here m value in memory allocation, it is there 0. 0 into 10 is 0, plus 0 is already 0. Okay, 0. Got it, right? Now what is the next one? N equal to n mod n by 10 is there, right? Shortcut way, if I want to get for 120, what is the value? 12. After this digit 12 is the shortcut way. What is the where is the proof? Here is a proof. See, 12 is the mathematical notation. So in C language, that is a shortcut way. Okay, forward slash means 12, modulus means reminder we will get. Okay, n is equals to, what is the n value now? 120. 120. Okay, by 10. What is 120 by 10? Already we did here, is 12. Mathematical notation. That's it. This is one condition, for one condition. Which condition? For this condition, when n is 120. Okay, now what is the n value? 12. Now how many times this while loop will execute? It will execute until and unless the while loop become false. Okay, now 12 is the n value, right? Okay, I'm just saving this one. Control S, save, paint one, desktop, this one again. Okay, so now how, what is the n value? It became n is equals to, became this one big, sorry for that. N is equals to 12. Okay, again while loop will execute, right? 12 greater than 0. Does 12 greater than 0? True or false? True. The control will go inside of it. So again m is equals to, m is, what is m? It is a variable where it is initialized or declared. Initialization, okay, is nothing but m is declared here and initialized here. Okay, that is known as initialization. Okay, if I write m like this, and if I write m is equals to 0 here, this is known as assignment. If I am declaring some here in one line and initializing it in one line, that is known as assignment. Initialization means declaration plus giving a value, that is known as initialization. Okay, that is the terminology of C language. Okay, so m is equals to 12 modulus 10. Again you will be I already said shortcut. What is the modulus means, what is last digit? If I want to get it, we will use modulus, right? What is the last digit is here? 2 is the answer. That is equal to 2 is the answer. Where is the proof? Here is the proof. Also mathematical representation. Okay, see, it is written reminder. This is reminder, right? 10 How it is written? 12 by 10. 12 by 10. Okay, 10. Okay, here it is 12 and 10 ones are 10. Okay, minus if I do 12 minus 10, 12 minus 10 is 2. This is known as remainder, that is modulus. Simple. This is the value we got, right? Shortcut way. And if I want to get after this digit, this one, this is a quotient. I already said shortcut, right? This is a quotient, that is forward slash in C language. Okay, quotient. This is quotient. This is quotient. This is remainder. What is the value of remainder? That is modulus value is 2. Okay, got it, right? And what is the next line? R is equals to what is R again? So I need to open that one, my previous dry run. I need to open page 1 is previous dry run I am opening. It's getting open. It's taking some time. Getting it open. Yeah, it got open. Okay, now where we are, what is the R value? Okay, we have to refer this one. What is the R value? 0 is there, right? I already wrote here 0, right? No, I forgot to wrote here. I'm just taking. Okay, just erase it and you should keep 0 here. Anyhow, it will be 0 only. Okay. Okay, what is the R value? Is 0 is there, right? 0 R into 10 plus M. What is the M value? Here it is M value, right? 2. What is the answer? 2. Okay. So reverse is equals to reverse into 10 plus M. Okay. So M is 2, 0 into 10 is 0, plus 2 is 2, right? Okay. And what is the next line? N by 2. Okay, N by 2. What is N by 2? This is N is equal to, and what is N here? 12, right? 12 by 10. It is 10, right? Not 2. Yeah, 10. Okay. N by 10. Okay, N by 10. Output is, shortcut is just write this 1 here. Whatever after this 2 is there, write 1 here. Where is the mathematical proof? Here is the proof. Quotient is 1. Okay, that's it. This is, now N became 1, right? Again this while loop will execute. It will execute until unless condition will become false. Now what is N value here? 1. Again I'm saving this one. I think I should write below this one. Yeah. Okay, below this one. So this space is enough. This space is enough. Now N again it will check this condition. N is greater than 0. That is N. What is N from here? 1 is greater than 0. 1 is greater than 0. Okay, condition true. Control, this control will go inside. M is equals to N modulus 10. Direct 1 means, okay, where it is, see, 1 by 10, right? 1 by 10. I said shortcut, right? 0 1 we can write, right? This value, okay, 0 1. Okay, me. Okay, 0 1, right? So in order to get, I said, right, modulus, right? Where is modulus? This one. In order to get last digit, we'll use modulus. Correct? We'll use modulus, that is 2. But but in this 1 by 10 forward slash will always 1 by 10 will always give 1. Okay, remember that point. Forward slash will always give 1. Okay, okay, got it, right? For only this one, forward slash will give 1. I will show the proof. 10. Okay, 1 0. Okay, after point 0 point I can write here 0 here. Okay, point means 0 here, we will have to write 1 is 10, 10 minus 10 0. Okay, this is reminder, right? This is reminder. This is that means modulus. Okay, here we are getting 0, right? So 0 1 is there, right? Okay, for this 0 1 you can write 1 by 10 itself. Okay, okay, 0 1 means what in mathematical value? If 0 goes out upside 0.1, correct? We got the value, right? Remainder is 0. I mean to say remainder means modulus, right? That means m is equals to n. What is n? 1 modulus 10, not 2, 10. Okay, is equals to, what is giving the value? What is giving the value? That means here this one 0. Okay, next remainder equal to remainder into 10 plus m. Remainder is equals to, what is remainder previous value? 2. Here it's a 2 proof. Okay, into 10 plus, what is the 10 plus m, right? What is the m value here? What is remainder equal to remainder plus, no. Okay, 2 tens are 20. Which value you took? 120, right? So let me check once again condition. So here n value became 1, right? Because here quotient value is 1. 10 1 is 10. Okay, 1 it became 1 greater than 0. Condition true. M is equals to 1 modulus 2. Okay, modulus value is, here it is, will get 0 0, remainder is 0, and what is again last value? N. n is equals to 1, right? 1 by 10. Okay, 1 by 10, right? So what is m value? Okay, this is a dry run. We will say this is a dry run. Okay, we will do this dry run in terms of paper and using paper and pen. Okay, sometimes we'll do some calculations. 1 by 10 is or 1 or 0. We here, I guess, where calculation mistake has happened. 1 by 10 is 1 or 0 in C language. Okay, we'll see the proof. Okay, we'll see the proof. So this is the normal way dry run of it is saying that mentally tracing or by using pen and paper, it is the normal way. Okay, this is a normal way. Google also saying the same thing, but I can simplify this one by writing the same code I am writing, but I am writing printf. Okay, before that you will get confused. In order to print the value, I will show printf. If someone is new to programming, they will get confused. Okay, in order to write something, okay, value of r is like this. We can write, right? Directly, if you want to print r value, I can directly do r. I can write percentile d. I can write. Okay, see, we can see the output now. I am writing only this printf, right? print printf. Okay, printf I am writing. Okay, I'll get not a palindrome, and then second line just we are running this one 0. I'm getting, right? See, this is not readable way. Okay, I'm just writing what backward slash n. That's it. So 0 in one line, it came in another line, not a palindrome. So this is r value, right? I can write value of r is, I can write like this and just run. Value of r is 0, like that it is showing. Okay, and I wrote for backward slash n, because if I don't type backward slash n, what happens? This not a palindrome will come here. In order to readability, in order to increase readability, I'll write backward slash n here. Okay, just run it. Value of r is 0. Okay, and it is not a palindrome. 120 is not a palindrome. Okay, so this kind of method I am going to write inside while loop. Okay, inside while loop, you heard it, right? Inside while loop I will write. Okay, see what I am doing. I wrote the code not to save the time. It's very much easy. Just if you understand that printf, how this how we printed this one, then you will get to know everything. Okay, who are new to this also, they'll get to know what I did before before n is like that. This one before n is n value, I will take 120 here, not to confuse. Example is that only, right? Before m is this one, m is 0, it will come. 120 here, n will come. After this calculation, after m is m, it will come. So why I am writing forward slash in every line? Because it should run in a new line, or else it will come in one line only. It is not readable. Okay, so before r values, the before calculation is this one. After calculation of r value is this one, and after calculation of n value is this one. So initially n value is 121 here. After end of the line coming, it will become 0 after all this calculation. That's why this importance of temporary will come. So this temporary will be 120, right? It won't change. That's why if t is equal to reverse, it is palindrome. If not, that means else, it is not a palindrome. That's it. Okay, if not means in C programming we'll write else. If means, okay, else is optional based on condition. If not is there, that means in general English we will say if this is condition true, if not this is a possibility, right? In if not means we will write in else block. Okay, this is known as block of code. In Cloud Base Open, Cloud Base Open is known as block of code. Okay, we will see the output now. See, run, right? See what is happening here. We wrote this entire thing, right? Dry run, we dry run this all the thing, right? In it is showing clearly entire thing. I not to confuse, I will just remove n and m and okay, before m value. Okay, it is required, n value is required. After this one, next to r is also required, or is also okay. No confusion will be there if you write like this. Okay, no line of code is removed. Okay, so before n value is 120, as we already seen here. This is a proof. It is 120 greater than 0. Yes, like that. M value becomes 0, r value becomes 0, n value becomes 12. 0 0 12, right? M r n. M is 0. Okay, after calculation also it becomes 0. In 0 means this 0 firstly. After that calculation 0, r becomes 0 and become 12. That's it. This calculation got correct, right? Next calculation we'll see. N is 12, right? How? Here by this calculation we already seen the proof. Okay, now again n is 12, right? How many times this while loop will execute? Until and unless the condition becomes false, it will execute. Okay, until and unless condition becomes false, it will execute. Okay, so again, which value is required? M value is required, r value is there, n value is required. See, after m value is 2, before n value is 12, 2 2 1. Did we got the same output? 2 2 1, right? I was just not sure because 1 by 10 is always 1 it will give. So this calculation might go. Okay, we'll see the proof. Okay, so so m value is required, r value is required, and n value is required. Okay, m after is 1, 21 and 0. 1 21 0. Did we got? No, I think. Let me check. M is 1, r is 21, n is 0. 1 2 1 0. Why we didn't got this one? Modulus, right? M is 2, before it is 2. Okay, fine. M is before 2. Okay, here n become 1. 1 more does 2 is, it is giving what? After m value it is giving 1. This one, it is giving 1. Okay, just I need to run because it is previously we took as 1 1 2 1, right? I just need to run. What is 120 n r n? 120 0 12. N is 120 0 12. First one is right. Second one 12 2 1. 12 2 and 1. Second one is also right. Last third one 1 2 1 0. Here it is. This n is 1 2 1 we need to get, and 2 1, and last one is 0 we need to get. 1 by 0 is, it is taking it as 0. Okay, so by by 0 it is taking not 1, it is taking it as 0. Okay, okay, again it will go to this loop. 0 greater than 0, condition false, it doesn't go inside this float base open float base close of while loop. Whatever it is there here, it will check, it will again print new line. That's why it is shown here, new line, and we will check whether t, what is t here, t it is 120. 120 is equal to r. What is r here? 21. No, right? That is why it is not a palindrome. Why it became 21? We will check here. It is saying m is 1. So again I'm running it. See, we will see this one only. Before n value is 1. How we'll got to know from by this. And before m value is m, how much it is in. Before m value is 2, we got to know it by this m value. Okay, this one. Internally this will it will do like this. If you don't write printf, we are not able to see it. If you write printf inside the value we will be able to see it. See, this is before 2, from where it got this one, m is 2. Okay, and after 2, I mean after m, what is after m? Where is after m? This one. That means after this calculation, m is given as, what is n value? N value is 1, right? 1 modulus 10 is, it is giving 1. So it gave 1. Before r value is this, it took from r value this one, it is before r value is 2, and after r value is, see, after r value means after this calculation, after the r value is, see, it is, what is r, see, last step, right? 2 into 10 is 20, plus here it should be 1. 1 modulus 10 is 1, it seems. Okay, 0.1. okay, 0.1 is 10 minus 10, 0. 1 you just remember 1 modulus 10 is 1, it is giving. Okay, proof, we will check it here itself. Yes, okay, so 1, remember this one, 1 modulus 10 is 1. Okay, that's it. 1 by 10 is, by means this one only, right? Quotient, it is giving 0, right? 0, right? That's it. That's it, means this one, n became 0, right? Which one? After this one, after n becomes 0, this one, of this line, 18th line, after n is 0. Okay, after n is 0, okay. Now n became 0, right? 0 greater than 0, condition false, it won't go here. I am taking another number, see, 1 to 1. Now it will say it as palindrome. See here, palindrome, correct? Okay, in order to make this, okay, this is palindrome. In order to make this understand, in order to make this dry run understand, I took this palindrome as example. See, in Google also it is showing, we can do mentally trace, we can do it by tracing, and in while loop. Okay, this much thing whatever we did, it will show like this. Okay, mentally trace means this all calculations we, if you do pen and paper or without pen and paper, so that is mentally trace. Okay, dry run we will say this one. This dry run is simplified one is this one. The video motive is this one only, like in order to simply dry running by keeping printfs inside the while loop. This is a simplified one. By if we write this one minus hyphen here, it will in first condition when is n is to 1 to 1, it will this is happening here. If n is 2, if n is n became after n become 12, in second condition become, this is a values. After n became, here it is when became 1, right? After n became 1, here it is the values. After the last value, okay, here after this last n is equals to, okay, what is n value here? 1, right? 1 by 10 is 0, it is given. Okay, that's it. Where is the proof? Here is the proof. 1 by quotient is 0, but remember one thing, 1 modulus 10 is always 1. Okay, we already saw the proof. Okay, this much in this video. In order to make you understand, the dry run only, the video motive was this one. For people who are new to that programming also, I said the basics one. So by these basics you can get an interest, people can get the interest, and they can start their C language also. That's it in this video. Thank you for listening. Take care.